Hola, bienvenidos a Spanglish with Sean. It's good that you could join me for this lesson. Today the spotlight is on Espanol. See? And with part 2, because part 1 you would have seen La Familia, and one of the questions was ¿Cómo es su familia? Now we're looking at ¿Quién son los miembros de su familia? Which you learn some members in the family. You learned about the mother, la madre or la mamá, and el padre, el hermano, la hermana, el primo, cousin, la prima, female cousin. So it's like I'm like a revision, right? In fact, I left you with these 3 family members to unscramble, right? So we had U, E, L, A, B, A. Yes, don't forget the alphabet. Always practice to, every time you see a word, you call a word, you pronounce a word, pronounce the letters too in Spanish. Call the letters in that word. So you will be U. So all of those correctly reorder in the right way would be, so it would be, I'm sure you guessed, abuela, abuela. Muy bien, Mahershala, abuela. So we get A, then B, then U, then E, L, and A. Abuela, muy bien. Then OMIRP, well, there's no such name or relative in Spanish, so we have to reorder the letters. So we get P, and next letter going to be R, correcto, R, then I, and then M. So P-R-I-M. So every time you're tempted to say English sounds, remember now, P-R-I-M, and the last letter O, primo. Muy bien. So this is what family member es correcto, Angelique. Primo, male cousin. And this one now, we have 2 O's, we have an S. I'm hearing you. S, start with the S. So S for S, then O, B, next letter R, I, N, O, sobrino. And we could put the articles, so we have la abuela, el primo, and of course el sobrino. Grandmother, cousin, and el sobrino, nephew. Muy bien, muy bien. Alright, so we're going to continue with some more interesting facts and family members in your family, my family, our family. So ¿Quién means who? ¿Quién son los miembros de su familia? Who are the members in your family, of your family? So we start with el papá, el papá. Now, el papá, or el padre, as we learned the last time, is father. Now, what about if he's not the real father? He's your stepfather. So this is what? Stepfather. El padrastro. Stepfather. And I won't write it too plainly or too large for you to see, because you need to make notes. Please make notes as you listen and repeat. Repitan, escuchen bien, repitan bien. So, el padrastro, repitan. Sí, el padrastro, stepfather. El padrino, this is godfather. El padrino, godfather. Then we have, so the papa is married, so esposo, the husband, esposo, see? Esposo. And el marido, so both mean husband. El esposo, el marido. Muy fácil, very easy, see? Then el señor, let's say your father's name is Enrique. El señor Enrique. And any other name. El señor Gustavos, el señor Martinez. See? So we got that out of the way. See? Everything under the head of the house, the papa, the padre. See? What about, let's go to la mamá. So la mama, or you know, la madre, mother. So we could have, she's not your real mother. She's the wife of your father. So she's a la madrastra, step mother. La madrastra, step mother. Then lo siento, la madrina, el madrina was there. That was un error, mi marcador. ¿Dónde está mi marcador? Sí, aquí está. Here it is. La madrina. See? La madrina. Godmother. See? Godmother. Then we have your mommy is married. La esposa, wife. So very similar. So you have esposa, the husband, you change it O to A. Esposa becomes wife. Or la marida, wife. So either you use la esposa or la marida, wife. Both mean wife. Sometimes you can hear la mujer, wife to a woman, a big woman, married woman, la mujer. So let's say, again, so her name would be, she's married to Senor Enriquez. She now is known as La Senora Enriquez. But when you're saying it though, you would not refer to her as La Senora, just Enriquez, just say Senora Enriquez. Just like you, similarly, Senor, when you're writing, you can say El Senor, but in speaking, you do not use the L or the La, right? See? So you refer to Mrs. Enriquez, Senora, or Mr. Enriquez, Senor. But if you're writing it now, you put the article El and La. All right, so we go now to Los Hijos. Can you guess what that is? Los Hijos, similar to Los Niños, and you know that means Pablo, Juan, Jose, Josefina, sí, children. Los Hijos or Los Niños. So, but if this is very specific, so el hijo is definitely son. See, son, right? So we have son, which is your brother. Daughter would be la hija, simple, la hija, daughter. So el hijo, repeat, el hijo. Remember the H is silent. It's unaspirated, so you don't, puff of air must not protrude from your lungs, right? El hijo and la hija, daughter. And then we have, suppose you're the only child, el hijo único. So only child, el hijo único. So the J is aspirated, but the H is silent. Hijo, la hija, el hijo único. El hijo único, only child. Right. And some families are like that, you know. But if you are not, fine, right? No hay problema. If you have siblings, brothers and sisters, we are coming there shortly. But suppose one of the hijos is your step daughter, right? Stepdaughter or stepson. So stepson, el hijastro. It looks difficult, but it's not difficult to pronounce. Just syllabicate it, 2 letters at a time. So H-I-E, el-hijastro. Again, el-hijastro for stepson. See? Should I write it for you? Okay. Stepson. El-hijastro. So you stress the J-A-S. And for the stepdaughter, la hijastra. La hijastra. Muy bien. See? Stepdaughter. Now let's run over to the... Oh, no, some more. Oh, how could I? El hijo adoptivo. El hijo adoptivo. It sounds, yes, you're correct. Jaime, James, you're correct. It is adopted son. El hijo adoptivo. See? So maybe you're the only el hijo único, and your padres, your parents, want another member to the family, so they decide to adopt one. So they get now an adopted son. An adopted son, el hijo adoptivo. Repitan, el hijo adoptivo. Daughter now, stepdaughter. Adopted daughter, lo siento, adopted daughter. La hija adoptiva. So the only difference is just the changing of the O to the A. So, and you must have it after the son or the daughter. So hijo is son, adopted son, hijo adoptivo, adopted daughter, la hija adoptiva. Muy bien. Now, let's go to, we were going here, right? Los hermanos, brothers and sisters or siblings. Or you can also say los hermanitos. Los hermanitos, see? Meaning, again, siblings. So it's more affectionate. Mis hermanitos, los my brothers and sisters. But suppose now you adopted brother, stepbrother, el hermanastro, step. So anytime you hear the astro, step, right? Step. So el hermanastro, stepbrother, la hermanastra, stepsister. See? All right. What about abuelos, los abuelos? You know el abuelo means? Muy bien. Pablo, grandfather. La abuela, as we see up here, means grandmother or grandma and grandpa. Now when we put them together, we get los abuelos. So el abuelo plus la abuela gives los abuelos. But you could have now great-grandfather and great-grandmother. So great-grandfather would be el bisabuelo. I like how it sounds, don't you? See, I'm sure you think so. El bisabuelo, great-grandfather, and la bisabuela, great-grandmother. La bisabuela, great-grandmother. Muy bien. Always try to create a rhythm. See? Un ritmo. See? Alright, and of course, they will have, the children will become their grandchildren. So, here, grandchildren means los, or the word, the term for grandchildren is los nietos. Repeat that. Los nietos. So the I and the E, you hear them. Nietos. Los nietos. Grandchildren. Grandson would be el nieto. Grandson. And la nieta, granddaughter. See? Granddaughter. Muy bien. Alright, so again, let me go through them with one more time. So papa or padre, we need stepfather now. Not all the time the father is your real father. So we need to know these terms. El padrastro, repeat that, el padrastro. Next, el padrino, godfather, right? Someone thinks a neighbor, a good gentleman, wants to take on you as to ensure that everything is guide you in life, even though you have a father, right? But you can have a godfather, el padrino. And then we have husband, el esposo, or el marido, Mr. Enriquez, Senor, el Senor Enriquez, el Senor Martinez, el Senor Gustavos. Then we have la mama, la madrastra, stepmother, la madrina, godmother, la esposa, wife, or la marida, wife, same thing, la Senora Enriquez, la Senora Martinez. Let's go to these children now. Los hijos, el hijo, son, el hijo único, only son, or only child too. La hija, daughter, el hijastro, stepson, la hijastra, remember the H is silent, la hijastra, but the J must be aspirated. See? Then we go adopted son, el hijo adoptivo, la hija adoptiva. El bisabuelo, la bisabuela. And then we have los hermanos, las hermanos, you learned those already. Or los hermanitos, el hermanastro, step brother, la hermanastra, step sister. See? And of course, we have the final one, los nietos, grandchildren, el nieto, see? And el nieto is grandson, see? And la nieta, granddaughter. Alright, so guess what though? When you put, remember a while ago we talked about putting el abuelo and la abuela together, we got los abuelos. When we put el padre and la madre, we get los padres. And that means parents. But there's also another term for the members of a family, and you will say relatives. Correct, Carlos. Relatives. So the word for relatives sounds like parents, but it is actually relatives. Parientes, relatives. Los parientes, relatives. So never confuse these two. Los padres es diferente. See, de los parientes, different from parientes. So parents, padres, and parientes, relatives. All right, so for your turn, you're going to, interesante, notice we have some plural there. We have just made some plural, so you're going to do the same. So el nieto, change it to plural, la nieta to plural, el hijo to plural, and la hija to the plural forms. Remember, we did some of that already, and we did the pluralization of nouns. So listen, from me to you, it was great having you. Stay in tune with the lesson here. Keep sharing, keep watching, keep liking, and of course, subscribing. Right? Tell your family, friends, and co-workers and classmates about this great Spanglish with Sean, because you have both English and Spanish to learn. So, adios, nos vemos, ciao, ciao.